It's Monday, folks, and that means it's time for the Metaverse news, beamed directly into your eyeballs from here at Laboratoire Coin Bureau. So, rather than attempt to chronicle everything that's been going down in the wonderful Web3verse, I thought I'd focus on a couple of stories that have caught my beady eye over the last few days. Now, first off, I must admit that I'd prefer to talk about something other than Yuga Labs, but like an aggrieved ex-girlfriend at a party, they're kind of hard to avoid at the moment. Now, the last few weeks have seen Yuga dominate both NFT and broader crypto headlines after an onslaught of development, beginning with Yuga's purchase of the IP and commercial rights to the CryptoPunks collection from Yuga Labs. Suddenly, NFTs were hot again. Now, as if sensing that this news was so big it had to be immediately topped, along came ApeCoin, which I discussed at length in last week's update and over on YouTube. Now, as we speak, Ape is pumping along with the rest of the crypto market, so happy days for now. However, more recent developments around Yuga Labs and the BAYC are more metaverse heavy, and earlier this week, Yuga announced the closing of a $450 million funding round, bringing the company's valuation to a staggering $4 billion. Now, the round was led by top-tier firms such as Andreessen Horowitz, Animoca Brands, and various other major players such as FTX and Coinbase. Now, just a brief aside to say that VC funds like Andreessen Horowitz have come under fire after it was revealed that said firms hold a high proportion of Ape. And this has seen the concerns around VC holdings and influence in Web3 flare up as fiercely as ever, with many, including this guy, voicing their concerns. Now, this is an argument that's far from over, so make yourselves comfy and make sure you've got plenty of popcorn. But back to Yuga, which is intending to use the recent $450 million raise to develop its own metaverse called Otherside. Yuga and BAYC co-founder Wiley Aronow claimed in a recent interview that they think the Ready Player One experience will be player-run, in a homage to the decentralized narrative of the Web3 space. According to the team, Otherside will be a massive multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG, that's intended to be completely decentralized and very much interoperable. The team has partnered with a number of undisclosed development studios to create Otherside. Now, we're still waiting for additional plans and announcements to be released, but a leaked pitch deck has hinted that Yuga's metaverse push will begin with the sale of virtual land plots in traditional metaverse fashion. These land plots will be sold as NFTs, denoting ownership of areas in the upcoming metaverse, and they will hold traits such as, quote, natural resources, artifacts, and in some cases, rare characters. Yuga hopes to raise a full $128 million during the sale of these NFTs, set to take place in March and August of this year, because yeah, $450 million doesn't go very far these days, does it? Now, importantly, Yuga's metaverse will not be limited to BAYC holders, and according to the leaked deck, we want to build something that expands the universe of the BAYC, but also invited the larger NFT community and those priced out of BAYC membership to join. Yes, well, the Web3 space is full of promises, only some of which are fulfilled. However, given the caliber of the team, partners, community, and crucially, the volume of capital they have to play with, Yuga could be working on something very special here. Let's hope the VCs don't get to it first. Okay, unbelievable as it may seem, there is other stuff going on in the Web3 space that isn't Ape or Yuga related. One exciting development that caught my eye is geared around Solana, and in particular, the future of gaming on the network. Solana was hurt harder than most by the cold months of early 2022. Having experienced all-time highs of around $260 in November, Sol had been trading below the $100 mark for months. However, the last few days, coupled with the very recent crypto pump, have seen Sol climbing more than most to now sit at just shy of the $110 mark at the time of filming. Now, This has likely been fueled by a few factors, including recent support for Solana tokens being added to the Coinbase wallet, as well as the launch of Grayscale's new non-ETH smart contract network fund, which is nearly 1/4 made up of SOL. However, there is widespread belief that the rise of blockchain gaming in the Solana ecosystem has led to network recovery and could lead to growth in the future. Perhaps the most exciting development in this area is the announcement of a collaboration between Solana Labs and Krafton, the video game publisher behind the mother of all battle royale games, PUBG, or Player Unknown Battlegrounds, which supposedly paved the way for the likes of Fortnite and Call of Duty Warzone. Now, much as many gamers may hate it, we're beginning to see major gaming franchises begin their journeys into the blockchain space, with both Ubisoft and Square Enix collaborating with the Sandbox with regards to their Rabbids and Dungeon Siege IP, respectively. Krafton will partner with Solana Labs to develop and market blockchain-based games that include NFT elements and run on the Solana network. The pair will even explore investment opportunities together. According to Krafton's Web3 lead, quote, Krafton will continuously see ways to work closely with blockchain companies like Solana Labs as we work towards establishing our Web 3.0 ecosystem. Through this cooperation, Krafton will acquire the insight needed to accelerate its investment in and output of blockchain-based experiences. It is yet to be seen whether Krafton will be bringing the legendary PUBG franchise, which has seen more than 1 billion downloads, directly to Solana, or whether they'll experiment with smaller IP first, just like Ubisoft and Square Enix. Either way, the announcement is a big one for both the Solana network and the crypto gaming industry more broadly. Okay, that's about it for this week's update, but do let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Will the Yuga Labs metaverse be all that we hope for? Will Sol continue to soar? Is the traditional blockchain gaming industry truly ready for a blockchain facelift? Are these rhymes a bit of a bore? Let us know what you think and see you next week for more.